Today I wanted to share with you this history textbook called American Pioneers and Patriots. It is put out by Christian Liberty Press. The suggested age, or grade I should say, for this is 3rd grade, although I think this makes a wonderful read aloud for the entire family. And that's actually how I used it many years ago. I just read the stories aloud to all of my children. Now this book is it's actually historical fiction, so your children are going to be learning about the pioneers and the patriots through historical fiction. And so that's why it really does make a great read aloud for the whole family, because it's just some really fun, sweet stories. Really quickly, I just want to show you the pictures in here are either black or white or kind of a muted color. They're not like real bright, but I really like that because it actually sets the tone or the scene for the time period that it is in. I think it just makes it look a little bit older, like my kids are going back in history and as they look at these pictures and hear the stories. So let me go ahead over here to the contents and show you what is in here. All right, there's Unit 1, which is about the first pioneers, and as you can see, it is a story. This is a story of pioneer children from Spain, and it's going to be about Pedro and Catalina. Then you're going to learn about English pioneers, Pilgrim pioneers from England, and that's going to focus on Plymouth, pioneers from Holland, which is going to focus obviously on Dutch pioneers, pioneers from France, how the United States began, a story of pioneers in the wilderness, so this is pioneers going west by water, going west by wagon train, 3 trails through the mountains, home on the plains, and moving west by railroad. And so you can see here's Unit 1, the first pioneers. And it's got a little introduction here, and then here's chapter 1. And as I show you, you'll see these are definitely very manageable size stories to do as a read aloud, even with younger kids. My preschool age children really enjoy listening to these stories as well. So here's chapter 1. It really is just not even a full 3 pages here. Chapter 2, chapter 3. And then what I really like is at the end of each unit, they have this little section that tells you a little bit more about how the pioneers, how things would have been done during that time. So that's always a fun section that my children enjoyed. Then they have the unit review. They have some questions to go over with your kids. Then they have some things to do to really get some hands-on experience with the lesson that you just did, and so some suggestions of things to do there. And then it just moves into the next unit. So you've got your stories, and then let me show you here. This one is about how to make soap, and then you have your unit review with the questions and things to do. So that's how the whole book is set up. Again, like I said, really just sweet stories. They are exciting as well. My boys really have enjoyed these stories. Just makes a really fun read aloud and a really simple, easy way to get some history in. If you've got a lot of little ones and you don't want to do a whole bunch, I actually a lot of times just read the story to my kids, and we did not even do anything back here in terms of unit review. We just kept reading the stories and talking about how things worked, and a lot of times we would get some extra books from the library to correspond with what we were learning about. So I wanted to share that really great history book with you, American Pioneers and Patriots. I will leave a link for you down below if you would like to check this out and look at it in more detail on their website. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys again in another video. Bye-bye.